Hey everybody, it's Megan. Welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would just do a flip through of my spring and summer setup. I haven't changed it in quite a while. This is a Foxy Fix personal wide rings in the color Himalayan Salt. And as you can see, I don't have a strap on it because I was not happy with the strap that came with it. It was too tight and it was actually causing major indentations, not only in the leather, but also in my inserts. So I do have a restrap kit, but I just haven't done it. And I was just kind of annoyed that it did not come like fully functional and ready to go. In the front pocket, I have a couple bears from Purpose to Papery. I do have a coupon code for them below and a little donut bear from Grumpy Bear. And then I keep some extra page holders and just some pretty paper there in the front. That's the lacy paper from Michaels. So this first dashboard area, that's all from the digital dash box, and I actually foiled those fireworks. I love that. I'm going to be sad to remove those. And then I went into my monthly section, which I actually just recently removed because I wasn't using it, but I still do have the monthly goals page there. I've got this paper from Princessa Designs, the bows with the clouds and the mom life. That goes into my family section. The bow paper there is from Purpose to Papery, and the shark die cut was from Princessa Designs. And of course, I have to include the cute pictures of my kids. So in the family section, I just keep my babysitter's phone number, when we had our last dentist and doctor appointments, so that I can keep those straight. And then we're heading into my personal section, so I just have a shit ton of all of my favorite die cuts in one spot. We've got Fox and Pip with the Diet Coke and the planner. We've got some Grumpy Bear, See Amy Draws hand lettering, the sticky notes from My Newest Addiction, and again, the little custom Grumpy Bear. This vellum that says Hello Darling is from Live Life and Create, I think. And I just printed it on vellum. And then this is my health section. I keep my stats in there. And so I had a couple die cuts from Grumpy Bear on there. I just love those Jez die cuts. And then this is a insert from the Planner Press digital box. It is Disney. You know I'm a Disney fanatic, so I loved this, and I just labeled it with all my health things like the meals and snacks, supplements, things like that. And then I have some meal plans that I just made for myself, and also a headache and period tracker that I also made for myself. So this is actually a Foxy Fix dashboard, and I really like these. I like them better than making my own. They just feel sturdier. Again, the Planner Press Disney components there. This is into my daily page. These inserts are from my shop, Pink and Posy Designs. The link is below. And I mean, they're not perfect. I just kind of keep a running list of all the things that I need to be doing, keep track of, what we did that day so that I can go back and remember and put it in my memory planner. This is my school section. We homeschool, so I've got our calendars, months at a glance. So all of these papers come in my homeschool bundle that I created, and it's in my Etsy shop as well, Pink and Posy Designs. So we do Charlotte Mason style of homeschooling. So I have a specific Charlotte Mason homeschool planner bundle, and then I also have the just regular general homeschool bundle. So I just couldn't find what I really wanted for this size planner, so I just figured I'd make it myself. And a lot of it is not filled out because we just started back to school the week before. But you'll see here we've got our daily schedules for each day of the week, our different subjects, activities, things like that. And our family read aloud. So this is just a list, and anytime I see a book that I think my family would really like, I'll just write it down there, and then we can be working on that. I've got my kids' independent reading list. This is just an insert that I made, or a little bookmark almost. I laminated it, and it's got a detailed layout of our homeschool history plan, adding in each of my children as we go. So that probably looks a little foreign to you if you are not in the homeschool or Charlotte Mason realm, but that's what that is. And then this is just like my weekly grid of homeschool plans. So I just mark it off as we go. I've got my, the books that we're going to be using, the activities we're going to be doing, and page numbers and things like that. So I have a little clip there from scheduled planners just to be able to easily access that page. This is one of my favorite pages. It's the weekly topics at a glance. I've only filled out our first term because that's what we're on, but it just allows me to see an overview of what we're going to be covering that term. You can see here I've got the different terms laid out, and it just gives a much broader overview for planning and knows what I want to get through. And you'll see here I've got the to read. This is how I do a lot of my planning as well. Again, I've said it before, I'm a lister. So these are all of the books I want to get through, or the chapters rather. That one was history. This one's for natural history, which is, like science and nature. And let's see. This is the natural history guidelines for both of my kids. And again, this is just a real brief overview. It's almost like a guide page just for me to remember which book they're to be reading when. Got a nature study page, habits page, and let's see, exam questions. So as we're going along, if I think something would make a great exam question, I can just mark it so that at the end of the term, I am ready for exams. A grade tracker, quiet activities. So these are for my little ones. And my big ones, just keeping their hands busy because we do about 2 to 3 hours of reading a day. And then these are my preschool plans. So again, it's not super detailed. It's just a weekly overview plan. So what are we going to be learning about that week? This is the preschool progress chart. I need to do this with my 4-year-old who is doing preschool with me this year. But basically, you can just kind of track their progress throughout the year. Mother culture pages, I need to also fill this out, but it's really not just focusing on your students, but focusing on yourself as well and the learning journey, because just because you're done with school doesn't mean you're done learning. And then this is a list of all the field trips. When we moved here, I made a big spreadsheet of the field trips that I was hoping to do, and then included in that is the location, how far away from home it is in minutes, so that if we're looking for like a short trip, we've got an afternoon free, we can just say, okay, what's within 30 minutes of our house? And then also like a notes section on, how much it costs and things like that. So again, this paper is foiled by me. It was from the digital dash box. All of the die cuts and quote cards are from that same digital Planner Press digital dash box. So this next section is my listing section, and you'll see I have actually personal size papers in my personal wide. I prefer that size for listing, and I really especially like the colored papers are Filofax paper, and it's just thinner so it doesn't bulk up my planner as much for just brainstorming and jotting things down. This pocket I made with digital paper from Princessa Designs, and the die cuts, the highlighter die cuts are from Purpose Papery, and then I've got my Grumpy Bear pocket and stickers there. And again, these are more lists for different things. I've got my shopping area with my gift ideas and my wish list there. That is a PR code page, so I kind of keep track of all my PR things right there. And then just a list of date night ideas, daily chores, projects that I want to accomplish broken up by planning, school, and home. These are from Peanuts Planner Co. I have never used them, but I got them because I thought that maybe they would be helpful on a project someday. And what else have we got here? Just random notes. Like I say, it's not pretty. It's just functional, and it needs to be functional. So that's what that is. That calendar there, I was using that for, I can't even really remember something, but I haven't been marking in it. And then I've just got extra scrap paper because I loved that Disney insert so much I had to put it in there. Some acetate from Michaels. And then this dashboard, is made with just some paper from Michael's. The coffee cup die cut is from Narak Designs, and the bottom one is from Unicorn Planner. And then this whole dashboard is made with die cuts from the Planner Society with a little bit of Simply Gilded tape there. This calendar holds my monthly meal plans, which I have not, I don't have September in there yet. So my husband's been out of town, and we all kind of slack on meal planning then because I just cook whatever I just need the kids to eat. I'm not going to cook them a huge meal if they're not even going to eat it. And then the second part of my home section is like these inspiration boards I put together. We just recently moved. We are kind of updating an older home, and I just love this like country farmhouse vibe, even though I guess we're not living in the country or a farmhouse, but you know. And then I've got like house projects there, and finally a Simply Gilded journaling card with a little grumpy bear. In the back pocket, I keep this notebook. There's another little bear from Purposed Papery back there, and that's a grumpy bear die cut in the back pocket, along with some extra bookmarks and page holders. But the notebook there, that I use that for homeschooling. So my kids each have a notebook, and then I have a notebook as well. And what we keep in there is any copy work, drawing, lettering. We've got songs there that my kids are learning, things like that. Shakespeare memorization. That's the poem that they're working on this year. So yeah, anything that, memory work and things like that we're learning goes in there. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed this quick little flip, and I'm really excited to show you guys my fall planner that I have been working on for the last few weeks. All right, thanks guys. Bye.